Oh, wait, no. The current local autonomy has the following effects on Liguria. Monthly autonomy change is -1, but then, of course, there's other modifiers in there. It being a city gives it a lot more autonomy in there and all that. Okay, that makes sense. Right, I think next year we're going to take the Diplotech, just in case. Not that it's necessarily going to be all that useful, but, you know. Bonfire of Vanity. Oh, right, another thing that we... that's the thing. Now that we got rid of the Medici system, we don't get the money from Rome anymore. Right, so on 7th of February 1497, supporters of the Dominican priest Girolamo Savonarola, damn these names, collected and publicly burned thousands of objects like cosmetics, art, and books in Florence. His followers rejected the emergent humanism of the Renaissance in favor of strict humility. Eventually, he was excommunicated as a heretic by the Pope Alexander VI. He was burned at the stake in 1498, but not before many priceless works of art and literature were destroyed in his own fires. I think we're going to burn a heretic. Ooh, Florence is going to have a bit of unrest from that, and stability is going to go down, but I would rather not burn the arts. You know. Right, so the bureaucrat... Oh, that's the bureaucrat corruption. Ah, okay, that's 65. That's relatively large corruption right now. So we'll probably want to kind of curtail that a little bit. By maybe not doing any more reforms for a little bit. Alright, I'm just gonna wait until January and we're gonna do the Diplotech. Right, so is Venice doing anything? Venice still likes us. Oh, wait, no, that might actually be part of the reason why our mission tree has switched over quite a bit. We're no longer part of the Empire, so we don't have the Empire-related things. Right. The Colonial Ideas would be... One of the following must be true. Have a safe harbor, or have Diplotech 23, and force limit of at least 50. We don't have that, and we don't have the race. Wow. Maybe eventually we can get that. Although I'm not entirely sure we'd be going to colonize. I mean, I think we should probably focus mostly on the... Oh, the Medici Bank. We don't... Oh. Like second idea of exploration or something like that. Makes sense. Right, so we still need to take the Venice, Lombardia, and Rome for the Medici banks, I think. Unless there's some other options for that. Which I doubt there are. I think they were mostly in Italy. Well, actually, Naples is another one. Oh, okay. We don't own any of those. But that would give us a bit of prestige and Diplo points. Actually, it's not that great then. But let's go ahead and get the Diplotech now, before I forget about it again. How is the stability coming along? It's almost going to hit 0 again. But that's not so far. How's the faction influence? It's still over 30. I don't think we want to do any more reforms right now. We got a bit too much corrupt bureaucrats going around. It's still going about minus 2.3 per year. Ah, there we go, we got the stability back. Although now probably an advisor is going to die and then it's going to drop below again. But oh well. Ooh, we almost have enough points to claim... Oh, actually we can claim it already. Well, don't mind if I do. We're going to take some of the level 3 50% advisor, or 50% cost advisors, maybe. Do we have anyone in here that's level 3? Oh, right, that's the Machiavelli. Let's take that one. He's part of the trade faction. Oh, well, we did lose the stability in that because the advisor was switched over. Well, that was maybe a poor choice then. Should have waited a little bit longer, but oh well. Or probably should have just waited until the advisor died, but What's done is done. We're not going to be doing some saves coming for that. Are we still... We are getting a little bit money. I'm going to reduce the army upkeep a little bit more. Fleet maintenance... well, I suppose I could mothball these ships for now. Save us a bit more money. I mean, we're getting 4 ducats per month now. I suppose we got some forts that we could deactivate, although I don't know if it's really going to be a smart idea. Like, well, I mean, I suppose Modena could be deactivated for a little bit. And save us a tiny bit in upkeep there as well. Oh. Milan is fighting Savoy. Savoy and Lorraine. Versus Milan and Passau. Oh. Yeah, I suppose this southern front isn't a problem right now. Okay, so now we should be getting a bit more. 4.4 targets per month. And how is Florence? It's still 68 dev. How is Paris? It was 83 last time, it's now 84. So they kind of escaping from us right now because it's just, well, they got a bit more money at their disposal right now. How is the population or the workforce situation in Florence? I know that... Okay, the urban population is fine. There's a bit of a lack of literati. And there's a ton of peasantry. Oh, there we go. We're back to 0. Right, there's actually a bit of farmlands that could be invested in Florence. Not massively though. Oh, and the industrial has dropped a decent chunk in there again. It was 450 at one point. But I don't think we need to be focusing on investing in that. It will go up on its own. Right, a new candidate. We'll take the military one. Faction alignment will continue with the current leadership. And the Metropolitans have taken over. I will get a standing army idea, or oh, we might want to save for the early tertiaries. That's going to give us a cavalry shock 0.3. That's actually quite a massive boost in there. And it looks like Milan is indeed being pushed back. Who are they allied to? Passau, and they're guaranteed... Oh, intolerant. Wait, no, tolerant, not intolerant. Well, that's actually not bad then. How much are we paying per month for the army? 1 ducat. So it would be about 3 ducats? 2 ducats actually only. I think what we're going to do is we're going to set up our army back to full strength, especially the ships. Let them back in condition, at least the transport, so we can bring this army over. Reactionary... something. Look at the proper name once the tooltips actually start working, or rather once the autosave is done. Because we... Oh, right, we can't actually fight against Milan yet. We still have a truce with them. Although... I wonder if they're still guaranteeing Verona. They might be. What was this again? Oh, right, Florence got the extra unrest thing. Yeah. Reactionary warlord. We might as well get the army back home from Corsica. We're still getting a lot of money. Well, we're still getting about 2 ducats, or almost 3 ducats per month. So we could invest in the idea. That would be siege ability, but I think we want to get the Miltech actually. Also to get the admin tech. Oh, the admin tech is getting more and more expensive. I wonder if there's... oh, right. Casual literacy. There's still no one in Europe that has that present. I wonder where it started then. Or if it actually started. It's just someone got the tech 21. And then it starts ticking up. Warlord in Italy. Why is this the Middle Ages? Well, I mean, at the tail end, yes. much are we gaining papal influence? Still 3 per... Oh, that's actually something that I could do. Although, do I want to keep a good relations with the Pope? I mean, getting those papal ducats would be quite nice. They do want Urbino. Americans have casual literacy. Oh man, that would be pretty rough. No, I think it's mostly to get the admin tech 21 that's going to start helping with that one. It might not immediately spread, to be fair. If we have a look at the modifiers again, so there's the... Imprisonment slowly decays as time goes on. Oh. Interesting. Institution invention, institution invention, institution invention. That okay, I don't know exactly what is going on in there. So what would that be? The bonuses would be autonomy chains, years of separations go up. Institution spread goes up, and institution spread and true faith promises goes up. Oh, right, yeah, it could be... Well, no, it's 0.03 is what is being in here. But I suppose it could be going up. Oh, Aragon inherited Sicily. Well, good on them, I suppose. Slowly getting the money back in here. Let's just park that in Florence. And Milan seems to be making a small bounce back over here, but I don't think they'll be able to do much. Having to conquer Sicily from them. Well, unfortunately it's a different Z zone, so we can't do it yet, but technically speaking, yes, it would be possible. Wouldn't be easy, but possible. Okay, it's 2.5 ducats per month. We do have some force that are set down for the side. Oh, and the Corsican separatists are trying to make a return. I don't think it's going to actually happen, but they are trying. Oh, Hungary has almost reached the Mediterranean coast here. Huh. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Not necessarily for us yet, but eventually, maybe. Right, so is Padua still allied to... Yeah, they are allied to Austria, and Verona is being guaranteed by Milan and Venice. I mean, that would be a way to proxy Milan, but I don't think we necessarily want to do that. If we were to reduce the bureaucrat corruption, it is actually going down on its own. But like, if we wanted to do the direct bureaucracy and measures to fight corruption, there's a few options in here. There's the raise administrative wages, that would increase relations with bureaucrats and states. Lose a bit of stability. Wages of bureaucrats go up by 1/3. 10 years in every province. But that wouldn't actually reduce the corruption per se. Return to status quo. Lose 2 stability. Okay, no, not that one. This one would be leverage to elites. The Republican tradition would go down, wouldn't be able to do any other anti-corruption measures for 10 years. Relations between the bureaucrats and the state would go up. I would lose a bit of Diplo points, minus 10% towards stability. That would be -5 state corruption. Elite loyalty would be -20 though. So that would basically go down to 0, at least for nobility. And... oh yeah, that would be noble elite, I believe. And -33% corruption impact on elites for 10 years. I think I'm going to do that. It's going to reduce the corruption. And it... well, I mean, yeah, nobility... oh, no, it is all the elites hate us now. Well, to a certain degree. Yeah, the Republican tradition is going down rather quickly. But if we can get a little bit of the corruption down quicker, it means that the expenses are going to be a lot less. We can't do that again for 10 years, but that's probably alright. Right, we're repairing the fleet, so that's going to cost us a little bit. So we are technically gearing up for a war, which is probably for the best, because as soon as we can, we'll probably do a war against Milan, just for the heck of it. Savoy is going to take probably the western half. I'm going to take the at least Brescia. If I could take Lombardia as well, that would be probably too much, but at least Brescia and maybe Pavia to cut them off in there, assuming that Savoy doesn't take it. Or something in here, maybe. War against Timurids. Speaking of Timurids, oh, Zabulistan. Oh, right, Timurids are actually very small. Right, well, they lost their footing then. There's a bit of Timurids over here in Iraq, or modern day Iraq as well. Mamluks are still absolutely humongous. Oh, and one of our generals has left us. Which one was it? Oh right, this is the better one. We need to have a new general though. Okay. Oh. 3352. I guess we're gonna actually switch out the generals then. So this can move faster and take a bit less attrition and all that. How much are we... Oh. Oh dear, the income has dropped quite a bit. I suppose since the nobilities don't like me, or nobility and, well, none of the factions really like us right now. We'll need to start electing relatively, like, I think I need to ignore the bureaucrat advisors for now, whenever the advisor dies, and then just focus on having a nice selection of the other ones. That should help in getting the loyalties up a little bit at least. But Milan actually has a pretty decent amount of troops in there. No cannons. Actually, yeah, there's not that. Like, half of that is, or almost half of that is mercenaries. There's a bit of cavalry. It's a total of 11 regiments. There's almost a full strength total. No siege pips or whatsoever, so the siege of Milan is probably, or Lombardia as it's called here, may take quite some time. I'm still minus 21% there, and they've been sieging for how long? 560 days. Ah, so that attrition must be... Well, I suppose since it is their own land, they don't get attrition. Oh, right, suppose we can cancel the spy network in Aragon. We'll send in a diplomat down. No, not that. Oh. Oh, yeah. Savoy just took a lot of land, but now we could take Pavia and Presa. 21 and... Oh, Presa is pretty high, though. 34 development. Maybe we won't take both of these. Maybe we take something like, Presa and, Berkham, or something like that. Oh, we're losing money. Oh. Right, but I wanted to send in the diplomat down here to do some spy network. And you know what? Maybe I should increase my relations with the Pope for the time being. We can proxy war them through the Aragonese, I believe. Yes, we can. And since we got a claim on Minorca already, we can declare war on Aragon whenever we want. Although that we might call in England, which admittedly would be a bit of a problem. England is still quite strong, I'm afraid. But yeah, we've had a bit of a slower stream today. Overall, I mean, oh, Castile is the career controller now. But at least we did a lot of reforms today, so that's at least something. Because we are approaching the 20-year mark again. I think 1500 is going to be a nice stop for today, but we're not there yet. Control over the papacy. Oh. Well. Because there's nothing that I can do in here. Oh, because they have a reason to cancel. Right, so we need to do that. And then invest there, so we can become the career controller once more. The standing army There's 4 more ideas that we need to take, but first we need to get the tech researched. Oh! I see. So you can't even get pathing rank 4 until circumnavigation of the globe. Interesting. Oh, right, so the harbors up to rank 6 are unlocked immediately, and pathing up to rank 3 are unlocked immediately. Then it's pathing 4 at 22, 5 at 45, and 6 at 55. Okay. Oh, I think Croatia is fighting Venice right now. And not very successfully. I just realised the stripes over here. On the other hand, soon we're going to have a peace with... or the truce with Milan should end very soon. But I think we're going to wait until the next stream to do the war. Starting to form into a tradition to start a stream by fighting Milan. Which honestly is not necessarily the worst tradition, I do admit. And since they are quite a bit weaker now, they're only allowed to Passau, so... And Passau I don't think is going to be really that big of a problem. I don't remember where Passau is, though. I remember that I have seen it. Trieste. Really? I don't know. I mean, I suppose I could just go in here and have a look where Passau. Oh, right, it wasn't. Yeah, it was right there. Next to Austria. Well, I mean, that's not a problem then. Oh, and we had to renew another loan. That's a bit of a sad thing. I suppose if we loot a lot from Milan, then we should be fine, right? But yeah, Presa is going to be the primary target for this particular conflict, I reckon. And then, hold on a minute, did we not get the... Nope, we did not become the courier controller. Not yet, at least. We do have a chance of becoming the next one. Oh, but there's several options there. Oh. Well, never mind. Oh, truce in Milan has ended. I'll recall the diplomat from Papal State. I'm just gonna have a look at the troops in there. Austria would even want to join in this. I don't think we need them, though. Next century, yeah. We'll do the war at next century. But yeah, 6,000 men. Shouldn't be a problem. Seizing down Lombardia is probably going to be the biggest problem. Although, this time, if they don't have troops in Pavia or anything like that, we could have the smaller army seize down Presa. They'll have a bigger army in Lombardia. And then we're going to do, like, once we take Presa, assuming that they have their troops up north there, after a battle or two, we'll start seizing down Berghem and Lombardia at the same time, unless they get military access through someone. They'll stay there while we seize down these two, and then we can move in there and destroy them. At least our corruption has gone down to 30.5. Oh, and we can get the middle tech. Excellent. Oh, Spanish Tertia is something that could be... Well, if we were... I think we'd have to be either like Castile or Aragon, or basically be in Iberia to get that. The next... Oh, right, so they get it in like one ticket beforehand. Interesting. Have to be from the cool kids club. Well, well, maybe. Oh, okay, so England became the Pope. Or career controller right now. It's a bit of a... How long is the modifier over here in Florence? It's gonna end... Oh. Canada's organizing. That may be a problem. We're trying to reduce the unrest there. Oh, 5.5, so it might happen. Especially during the war. Development. Oh, yeah, it is. 69. Oh, and it's January. Let's just wait until the taxes are done.